welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to have you back. We are actually just approaching a caravan and motorhome campsite that we have been to before, and we've really enjoyed, and we've come back just for a couple of days. We've actually just returned from a holiday in Spain, a couple of weeks in Spain, but we didn't take the van. We actually flew there with some friends, but we didn't film anything because it wasn't van related. So we've just thought we'll pop out for a couple of days and visit the Black Knoll Caravan and Motorhome Club site in Brockenhurst, which we've done before and thoroughly enjoyed. And we thought we'll do that a couple of days here just before we actually start a new little project, which we're very excited about, and we'll tell you a little bit about it later in the video. It's always the big thing, isn't it? Which pitch will we choose? As if it really matters, but the pitch in front of us at the minute, where the dog is, that pitch has got a lovely view over the fields, and there's sometimes deer and alpacas in the field. Actually, this is quite a nice one. It wasn't Christina that was there, Stephen.
No.
No.
Yeah.
And the names on the list outside of who can help you, Christina's name's not on it. I'm going to ask when I go down to tell her which pitch we're on, because she was such a nice lady. I just wondered if she's just a day off or... And she's told me that they're serving chili tonight and fish and chips tomorrow night.
Wonder if fishing for a wave actually.
Right then.
The awning will be at that side.
Your awning's supposed to be on hard standing, isn't it? Oh, it's either way.
Should we do that?
So do we not want to be looking out this way rather than looking into the field?
We'll stay here then.
We'll stay here then. Good choice. Well, that's us pitched up. And
Didn't get the pitch we wanted.
didn't get the pitch we wanted. Damn it. But never mind, we're here. So we're just going to check the levels, see how level we are, and get plugged in and set up. So we'll catch you in a bit. So you catch us just looking at a map.
Yeah.
We've been handed this map how to get to Brockenhurst.
I know it again.
Well, we went before, but we do know that we took a few wrong turnings, didn't we? And
I don't know how to read a map.
you didn't have a map last time.
We did, didn't we?
No.
Did we not?
No, we just headed off.
Oh.
And we seemed to go in
I
circles.
thought we had a map.
Plus, there was lots of flooding.
Oh, we only had that, didn't we?
Yeah, and
Ah,
we had,
right.
we had lots of flooding, but we had
Yeah.
to try and work our way around, and it took a lot longer than we should have. So this time, they're actually giving us a proper map.
So we've come here just for a little break, 2 days, and we're going to have something exciting in the next couple of weeks.
That way,
We're going to have a new addition to
our
family.
family. And I'm not pregnant.
No, I bloody hope not. Yeah, well, you can tell them.
Well, we're getting a little puppy. We used to have a West Highland Terrier. We had him for 16 and a half years. And he died a couple of years ago. And we missed him terribly. But since then, we've had 2 years and we've taken early retirement. So we've got a little bit more time in our hands to deal with a new puppy. So we have, very local to us, we found a really lovely breeder. And we saw these little cockapoo pups. And they were only 1 week and 5 days old when we went to see them. Oh, they were like this.
Literally just round the corner from where we live.
It is, yeah, just literally about 5 minutes down the road from us.
Yeah.
And when we saw them at 1 week and 5 days old, they were only like their ears were closed, their eyes were closed. They were like just They were just like little tiny blobs, weren't they?
Yeah.
But we've gone to see them every week since then, and they're just getting so big and cheeky now, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we've called him Charlie, the little boy that we're getting, and he at the moment is about 6.5 weeks.
6.5 weeks.
6.5
Yeah.
weeks. A week and Friday we pick him up, and we just can't wait because we know there'll be a lot of like training and all the rest of it, but we can't wait till we can get him trained up, get him in the van, and then we go travelling and walking with them. We
Like
just
having a
cannot
baby
wait.
back in the house again.
It is like having a baby back in the house again. But once we get them trained up, I can't wait to take them out on our van trips. I really
Yeah.
can. Gives you an excuse to go out for walks and things like that. So
And I vowed we'd never ever get another dog because it broke our hearts when
it
we
did.
lost our
When we lost Danny,
our
it
little rescue.
absolutely broke our hearts.
So that was 3 years ago. So.
And funny enough, the day that we chose Charlie was actually 2 years to the day that
Oh,
we
it's 2 years
lost
ago.
Yeah. 2 years to the day that we lost Danny. And we went out and we bought like a car seat type thing for the dog. And the box it came in had a big picture of a Westie in the front of it. And every time I passed this box, it was like Danny staring at me, and I was feeling so guilty because I was thinking, "Oh my God, if it's Danny, it's just horrible." But then a very lovely, wise friend said, "No, that's Danny's way of telling you that we've chosen the time is right for a new puppy to be looked after the way he was looked after." So that makes me happy to think that. It's daft and all, but I love little Danny so much it breaks my heart to think that, we're moving on sort of thing. So, but we're very excited about having Charlie. We'll try pop a little video or a little film in later on for you to have a look at him.
Yeah, we'll show you some little clips of
Yeah,
him.
a few little clips that we've got of them. But yeah, when you go around to see them, there's 6 puppies, and you sit on the floor, and by the time you're ready to leave, you've got all of them on top of you. Some biting your chain, some biting your cuffs. My 2 laces are completely loosened. They're just like you're attacked by all these puppies. But I was in puppy heaven. It was lovely. So yeah, and as I said earlier, we've just come back from Spain. Didn't do any filming because obviously it's not van trips. We just flew out there with some friends,
yeah.
and had a fantastic time. And we just decided we've not been out in the van for a little while. We've really missed it, so we'll do 2 days.
Which has inspired us to get our arses in gear and sort out a Spanish trip in the van.
Yeah, definitely.
But we probably won't do that till sort of March next year.
But we have to go out once we get the puppy, even before he gets his 12-week injection. We're going to take him out in the van, obviously carry him when we're outside, but we want to get him used to the van because he's got to be a traveller.
Yeah, we need to get a passport for him as well.
And then we'll have a few trips with him. We'll get a few trips coming up. And then we're going to leave the new year in the van. And in no time, it's going to be time to take the van abroad. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, we're heading up north.
The question I have for everybody watching, if anybody has a step-by-step plan of what you need to do to take a dog abroad in your van, I'd love to
leave
hear
it in the
from
comments
it.
below.
Please leave it in the comments, because there's all this thing about dog passports and certificates.
Yeah, we're completely out of touch with these all things.
Out of touch with things like that. So it would be really useful if somebody out there knows the routine and how to go about doing it. Let us know. It would be very helpful. So yeah. And anybody who travels or with a dog or with a puppy, any tips you've got for getting them used to?
Oh, excuse me, I forgot to put the fridge on. 240.
Keeping at us. Jen, do you get any hints and tips about training a dog in the van and how to travel with a dog and things like that? We're always open to suggestions and a bit of help.
Done.
So yeah, well, it's been okay today.
Well, it was beautiful. It was beautiful and sunny.
Yeah,
an hour ago.
It's turned a little bit chilly.
I think it's going to rain.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're in 2 minds whether to go out or not. We might just get wrapped up or put our wellies on because it's really wet. We're in the New Forest. And we passed quite a lot of muddy fields, didn't we? Wet fields.
Very wet fields, yeah. Loads of horses. It's so nice out in the New Forest.
If we do go out, we'll take you with us. And
certainly will. And
but
then
you've seen
Yeah,
Well, if you watch the Brockenhurst New Forest one,
Brockenhurst video's not long out. If you look back, you can see the full one. Also, I've just, in the last one, we mentioned a lady called Christina, who was one of the wardens, really, really lovely lady. So when we turned up this time, I couldn't see her. So I've just, I don't know this thing, but I've just asked the lady down there, is Christina still working here? And she was a bit hesitant. She was like, why? And I was like, I says, oh, just because the last time we were here, she was really lovely, really helpful, such a nice lady. I says, and we're YouTubers, and we actually mentioned her on YouTube, and she put a comment in, and she went, oh, right, oh, yes, she does still work here. She says, I'm just a bit suspicious when people ask, I'm worried that maybe somebody's stalking them.
no,
But she does still work here.
yeah,
Nice.
she was very nice.
She was a lovely lady. And they've told us that we don't know what we're doing yet for dinner and things like that tonight, but for your information, Stephen, they told me when I was down there that there's fresh chili served tonight, and there's fish and chips tomorrow night. There's bands come round.
Chili,
yeah.
Well, like a chili con carne or something.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
So, but they seem to have a different van every night. They've got a pizza one, and they've got.
What's it tomorrow night? Fish and chips.
Tomorrow night's fish and chips.
Oh, I think we'll get fish and chips tomorrow night. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if we can find our way to the village again, maybe pop in there and get something to eat. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. But whatever we do, we'll take you with us.
Yeah.
And again, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate your support.
So if we don't go out today, we'll see you in the morning.
Okay. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Makes such a lovely sound, doesn't it? Well, we decided we were going to have a little walk into Brockenhurst. We just moved over to the other side of the road to let the horse pass. Yeah. That's why there's lots of children around. There's a little school up here. I'll show you from a distance. You can actually see it's a little bridge here, and then there's the school further on. You can probably hear them. These little river, they sort of burst the bank here, look.
Yeah.
And it's flowing pretty fast. Actually, I'm not sure. Is that supposed to be a river, Stephen? Because it's
probably just a runoff. It must be because it's a little bridge here. So.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a point where it overflows quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, that was an arduous journey. We made it.
We made it.
We chose a different route than the last time. It's still tough going, wasn't it?
It's tough going. Plus, I am suffering from a sore throat, so I've really slowed it down. Poor Stephen had to keep stopping and saying, "You're right, hurry up."
We had to swap bags because your bag was too heavy, wasn't it?
I was walking along thinking, I'm going to die. This rucksack is so heavy. I'm like, I can't go and carry this anymore. And when Stephen felt it, he went, my God, what have you got in there? And so we swapped bags. And his bag, you wouldn't even know it was on my back. It's fantastic. So I've made up my mind tomorrow I'm going to travel light.
So we're coming into a pub called Snake Catcher. We were in here last year. Not last year. Earlier on this year. And we sat in the beer garden, which was a lot better weather then.
Yeah. Although I've taken all my jackets off, I'm absolutely boiling just because of our walk. But it's a bit cooler outside, I suppose.
Yeah.
So we didn't film too much as we did the walk and as we came through the village, because we did that in our last video. So if you haven't seen that, you want to see what the village is like, look back to our last Brockenhurst video. But it's a nice little village, and on the way to this pub you pass this lovely little cafe that we were in before, little tea room.
Yeah, it's a little thatched cottage.
Thatched cottage, it's beautiful. As I say, I didn't film it because it's in our last video, so I should be able to pick it up there. So yes, we're just going to have a few drinks here. We haven't decided if we're eating here or not.
Yeah, we're not sure, but
see how we feel. But
We think we might get a taxi back.
It's not being lazy, actually. I do have a problem with my heel,
Yeah.
and it wasn't too bad before we
What
came
is it
out.
called?
It's called plantar fasciitis. Fasciitis. And it's a tendon under your heel, and it really hurts. But I put some padding on it, put my walking boots on, and it was okay for the first 10 minutes. But then the rest of the journey, the last 10 minutes of this journey, I wanted to sit down and cry. So I'm very grateful to be here in the pub.
Yeah.
But
But it's a nice reward at the end of it.
it is. Well, I've got a Coke, but I love my Coca-Cola.
So I'm drinking a pint called the New Forest Flack, which is 4.9%, a bit stronger than I'm used to. But it's very nice. Would you like to taste it?
No thanks. I hate you do.
Okay. So we're going to sign off on this one here. Well, not sign off, but we'll catch up with you when we get back to the van.
Yeah.
We just got a taxi back, and it's chilly night tonight at the campsite, and I'm going to have a chili dog, and Gwen's going to have nachos.
Well, that was very lazy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Taxi back, and as we were coming in, there was a chili van.
Are you on record?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
So,
Well, we have a chili night tonight, and I've got a chili dog, and Gwen's got nachos and chili and
sour cream.
sour cream.
Oh, that looks nice.
Very nice.
Have a look.
Wow.
Quite nice.
I've got nachos too.
Yeah, on a chili, on a hot dog, I mean.
Oh, well, I can't see the hot dog, but
It's in there somewhere.
it's covered over.
How did you get some of them as well?
Yeah, I've got some of them too.
So yeah, my foot was playing up something awful, so we got a taxi from the pub.
But we asked the taxi driver or the taxi company to go from the snake catcher to the campsite we're on. But what they did is they went to the campsite first.
And then
They couldn't find us.
We're at reception. And I said, well, we're not at reception, we're at the snake catcher.
But they didn't charge us.
Waiting to go to reception. But he was back. He was quite quick at catching.
It was only 12 quid.
Yeah, £12. Well, it wasn't too bad.
It's only 1.5 miles away.
I really couldn't have made that walk tonight. My foot was absolutely throbbing. And then when we get out the van, or the taxi, there was a chili van sitting there. So I was like, oh, that's me cooking as well. Oh, I'm so lazy, it's terrible. That was nice. And
So,
this is beautiful.
We're going to enjoy this. So we're going to sign off, and we'll see you in the morning.
I'll pick you up in the morning.
Good night.
All right.
Cheers.
Having our own disco.
With no music. It's a silent disco. We've got no microphones on.
Won't pick you up then.
Hmm?
We did have music on, but we had to put it off because we were filming. So it'll look like a silent disco to you. Well, it's a bit of a damp one this morning. Sun shining, but we've not had
Use this for a while.
to use the capture for a while. But it works a treat. Love it. Beautiful morning.
Yeah. Make a change.
It does. Well, time to pack up. Well, here it is, the little sneaky preview of our little new family member. we will be picking up in a week, and you'll see a lot more of in the future. Have a look.
You've got a friend in me.
Oh, you run off with your toy.
You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me.
Okay.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car.
Well, we said it was going to be a short one. We only came for a couple of days, and as we said earlier, we've been here before. So we had yesterday, the weather wasn't fantastic yesterday, we were feeling a bit tired, and we just really had a lazy day, didn't we?
We did.
Watching TV, playing on our phones, chatting, that was about it really, so we didn't bother filming any of that. And we didn't film an awful lot of the forest or anything because we've done it before here. We didn't want to bore you with things we've already seen. So if you want to see more of Brockenhorst and the New Forest ponies and things like that, then you can look back in our previous video about Brockenhorst. But we've had a nice day, we've really enjoyed ourselves, haven't we?
We certainly have. It's been very good.
It's been lovely being back out in the van. And yeah, we're just going to sign off. And we hope you loved our little snippets of our new family addition. And we hope in the next video to be able to introduce you properly to him. And we'll have a lot of fun with him, hopefully, in the van. So we'll catch you next time. Remember, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, it does help us to spread the video further. And we'll see you the next time.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Blowing in your